Hi everyone, I hope you are all doing well and welcome to another video of MasterCAM, the complete course. So as you know, we have completed the module number 1, which is all about the introduction to MasterCAM and its interface, and we have covered 4 topics in this module: the MasterCAM introduction, MasterCAM download and installation, user interface, and CAD tools and design. So let's move towards the module number 2, which is all about the 2D design and toolpaths. And we have 8 topics almost in this module. So starting from the creating 2D sketches and geometry, introduction to toolpath and chaining manager, milling depth cuts, milling lead in out, and milling multipasses, milling additional parameters, tooling path tools, and tool holders, facing, pocket, slot, contour, drilling, model chamfer, toolpaths. So we're going to discuss all these one by one. And what we're going to do is we're going to start from the number 1, which is creating 2D sketches and geometry. So let's get started. So as you know, I have already opened the MasterCAM. And we are going to use the MasterCAM 2023 version, which is an educational version for students only. And let's get started creating 2D models or creating some geometries here. So once you open the software, you will see the graphic view area over this area. And here you can easily draw by using the wireframe. So wireframe tab, here we have the 2D tools. You can easily create 2D sketches using the wireframe. So let's get started by using, I'm going to use a rectangle over here and just click on rectangle. So by clicking on this arrow, you will have some more options like rectangles, rectangular shapes, polygon, ellipse, helix, and spiral. So over here I have the rectangle, and so just click on the rectangle. So here you have the manager area or feature manager area for the rectangle. So you can just assign the width or just assign the height or anchor to the center. Let me select the center point over here. And you will see that it starts from the corner center. Okay, so if you are going to select the anchor to the center, it will definitely create a rectangular at the center of the work area or work origin. Okay, so let me start from the center, and I'm going to click here for let me start it again, anchor this center, and this is. Now I'm going to give the dimensions to the width. Let me make it 200 millimeter, and the height is 92, make it 100. Okay, so that's it. So here we have a single 2D geometry, and we have created this geometry on a work area. And the work area, we have defined it that our geometry should lies at the center of the origin. So as you see that this is a top plane, and by default it's an XY. So now next go and make some more geometries, like I'm going to make some fillets. And I'm going to round this corner. I'm going to select this side and this side. It's very easy to create one, and it's too easy. So let's define the radius. I'm going to make this 10 millimeter radius. So this side is make the 10 millimeter. I'm going to make this more like 30 millimeter. So that's okay. So here we have defined the radius to 30 millimeter, and here we have the 5 millimeter radius. I'm going to use some drafting tools to define the length or define the corners. Let me show you. I'm going to select the smart dimension, click on this A and click here to define that this is the 5 millimeter. So if you are going to pan the work area, you just click shift button and the scroll button on your mouse to pan that area. Okay, pan that graphic view area. And I have to define this. Just click on and the 30 millimeter radius. And we have also already make it 5 millimeters, so nothing to define. And the width. So this is 190. Let me select another. Go to select the horizontal. And this one is the 90. Or we can say that we're going to select the point-based system. This point and so as you see that I'm going to select different points, the different type of dimensioning system, and it automatically select the point. So the point is defined is that X is -95 and Y is 60 millimeter. So these are different tools you select here to define the dimensions, to define the length, or all these tools. Okay, selecting the dimension system. Let me select this point and this point, 100 millimeter, and I'm going to select this point and this point to get 200 millimeters. Okay, so our sketch is defined, and now we are going to make some more sketches using the wireframe. So let me use the circle command and create circle at the center. So just like the center point and makes a circle here, and we have the feature area over here to define the radius or define the diameter. I'm going to make the diameter 50 millimeter and click enter or click OK over to get the geometry. So this is how we can create simple geometry or simple 2D sketches using the wireframe tool or command. And let me define some more shapes. I'm going to make another shape and make it some. Let me make this over here. That's okay. And some 3-point arcs. I'm going to select a 3-point arc. Let me select the tangent points or quadrant points. So I'm going to use the selection toolbar, and here I'm going to select a quadrant, and here we have defined the point. This point and this time this point. Okay, so this is how we can define the arc by using the selection toolbar. So I'm just making a rough sketch, so just don't worry about geometry. Let me use different tool. I'm going to select the trim entity tool to trim the entities. So this entity, the extended arc is being deleted or trimmed away. Okay, that's it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a mirror here. Okay, so what you're going to do is use the mirror command to make another line over here. Okay, Let's click OK or select the line and use mirror. Okay. So it's all about the x-axis. Okay. So I already make an x-axis mirror over it. Okay. So it makes use the additive method. I'm going to make a copy. If you are going to move it, it will be definitely move around the x-axis and will not create another. So I use the x-axis. We're going to use the y-axis to create a y-axis curve. And if you are going to make on the x and y, then it will create an x of y. Okay, so that's a very great tool given by the MasterCAM software. Click OK. I'm going to make another mirror on the other side. It will create a very good geometry and handful tools to make a smart geometry. So as you see that it automatically select the side over here, and that's it. So select the Y. I'm going to make it on the Y side. Click OK. Now I'm going to trim the entities. Let me go and select this. It's not making any. Let me trim by using the line. So I'm going to define the line that make this trim. Okay. So as you see that this line is not being fully attached to this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a trim. We have another command which says that it will also extend. So let me select this line and this line and this circle and make it extend to this path. Okay. So as same, you have to do this over here. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove this area, this arc. Okay. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to use the command which is break into two pieces. Okay. So I'm going to break this circle. So I'm going to select the break entity, this entity, and select it, and want to break from this side. And okay. So what he did, he just break this section. I'm going to make another break over here. So just break this side. And the next thing, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a break over here. So just select this and then again select this. So just break and select this entity, this, and then again this. So now you can easily delete this entity by selecting it and click on the delete to delete this entity. Delete this entity, delete this entity, or delete this also delete. And this entity and this entity. So what you see, this is the curve type geometry over here, and what we're going to do, I'm going to use another command which is join entities. We have to make them join with each other. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to select all these entities by drag and make them join. Okay. So all these entities are now joined with each other. Okay. So that's it. This is how we can create 2D sketches using the wireframe command, and it's very simple. So I have selected the origin to make it. If you are going to use the scroll command, click the scroller cursor at the center of your mouse and hold it and move your cursor around. You will see that this entity is a 2D. So we have in direction of x-axis and in the direction of y-axis. So we use 2D geometry and on a plane and we use a plane, top plane, creating geometry on a XY plane. So it's a very simple geometry. So let's get started and make a geometry. another geometry. So let's make some letters. Okay, I'm going to make some letters. Welcome to wait, or say MasterCAM 2023. Okay, make the height a little high and just make a height of 14 millimeter or 15 millimeter. Make height 8 millimeter, that's okay. And the origin stays point, that's okay. And make it vertical, make it horizontal or on the arc. And I'm going to select the arc this side, so it will create let me show you again that if you are going to make the writing on an arc, you will just select your arc. So for example, I'm going to make this writing on this side, so just select this, it will make it single. So this is a selection method, wireframe selection method. So let me select this first, cancel all this and select single, and okay. So it will create write the your text on this line because we have selected this line. Okay, so this is how we can create simple geometries and 2D sketches using the MasterCAM wireframe tool. If we are going to make this upward direction on the opposite, just make it reverse. Let me make it on the top side. If you're going to make an arc, just like this circle and the arc. This is how it creates the geometry. So using the arcs method, you can just create texture around the arc where the radius is 38 millimeters. Or if you are going to select the horizontal, you can create a horizontal. If you are going to select a line, to create line. Like for example, let me make a line and make it 80 millimeter. Okay, and we're going to move this tool. I'm going to use the translate and select the vector, and from this point to this point, it will make it at the center. Okay, so let me create the previous one, and this is our line and it's at the center. And let's make write and text again, and I want to write this text over this line, so I'm going to select this line. Okay, so my text is written on this line. So this is how we can write the text, and if you are going to change the style, you can change your style, MasterCAM font or other fonts, block font and block style, so Roman style. So this Roman style is not present. This style is okay. Other style, sticking style, Swiss type style, European font, Roman font, pops, and make it 7. It's okay. So this is how we can create simple geometry or 2D sketches using the wireframe, and I hope that you understand all these tools which I have used in this video. So stay tuned for more information, and that's in the coming video series. We're going to start. We're going to learn about introduction to toolpath and chaining manager. So thank you very much. Stay tuned for upcoming videos.